Fails in the Pokemon world. With me, as usual, is the wonderfully eloquent David.
I'm eloquent? Yay! Hi.
Hi, buddy. So, I've been wearing this path thin, pretty much riding around in circles, just getting some hatch process. Have accidentally gone into the grass once or twice and immediately run from the zigzagoons, so no experience was gained off camera. I did, however, see this hole, and I thought, that looks like a great spot to hide a thing, and I just rocked up and pressed A, and sure enough, there was a Stardust, which I'm not entirely
Okay.
sure what that is.
It's a sellable item for a decent amount of kaching.
Oh,
It's
nice.
better than a nugget if I remember correctly.
I mean, I've never heard of Stardust porn, but I have heard of Nugget porn.
Hey, it's one of those streams today, isn't
Ah,
it?
yeah. I've been sick all day, so I think my filter has taken some damage along with the rest of me. Do I know much about Pokemon? I'd like to think so, yes. Like 8. Oh, right.
Probably more than the tutorial that they are intending, you know,
Hmm. I'm,
would
I'm
require.
vaguely familiar that burn is a status effect that does exist. Pass here is a global terminal, your gateway to the world. I don't have any gate gym badges. Okay, cool. So there's our first locked area.
Locker. So to everyone watching, I might have messed up a little bit with the eggs and made them very, very hard to hatch. Um,
In other words, he's made me suffer, so you get to watch me get even more frustrated and fail.
Speaking of burn status effects, do you know what effect burn has on your stats?
If I remember correctly, it has the same damage ratio as poison at which is at 1/16th, but also a lowering of attack, but only physical.
Yeah, it's specifically a physical attack stat dropper. Yay!
Darling, do I smell toast or I'm having a stroke?
You're having a stroke. I just kind of heated up the leftovers.
Okay. Okay.
Don't die, buddy.
I
You've
can
got a
s-
Nuzlocke to finish.
Big ciabatta that just fine.
I can smile evenly, so I'm fine. Oh right, the ciabatta, yes. Okay. Then maybe my nose is just as broken as the rest of me is today. What does this person have to say? This basically tutorial school place Mark 2.0. Evolution makes Pokemon that much more fascinating. I mean, I enjoy having it explained to me how much I'm enjoying a game. Far be it for me to decide that for myself. Although, what is this guy?
It's a Pachirisu.
Pachirisu. He is
It's every gen
adorable
has like something like a Pikachu,
for
and
merchandising.
yeah, it's like Todemaru, Pachirisu, Plazel and Minum, I guess, kind of are that that kind of a thing.
And
But it's normally
then
like a rodent-like, mouse-like, hamster-like, rat-like thing.
and then there was that gen that literally just said, "Hey, let's have more Pikachu," and added Pichu. What was that,
Oh
Johto?
yeah, that's the second gen. Yeah, gold
Johto.
and silver.
Set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. That'll do it. Yep, more tutorial. Welcome to Tutorial Town.
Yay! It is your first real town.
All
You can do
told,
it.
though, like to a certain extent, the entire Pokemon game's a bit tutorially. Like every town you get to, it's like they introduce a new feature to keep the game interesting beyond just you have a new gym to beat.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes these guys give you free stuff, but I feel like the free thing they're gonna give me is advice. Ugh. It's like being in a town full of boomers.
I learned an interesting thing today about Pokemon. You
Oh
know the
yes?
ability Guts?
No. Is that one of those genetic abilities?
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
So if you check a Pokemon like egg fodder over here, our resident babysitter has the torrent ability.
Sure.
So Guts is one of those, that space of ability.
Yeah, an ability.
Okay,
Not
because I
as
always,
opposed to I don't know what.
as opposed to a move or a nature, which all three terms
Ah,
I've heard used interchangeably, mostly by myself.
I see. That explains it. No, as an ability.
Okay,
So the cool thing about it
well, buy a house.
is you actually don't mind having a flame orb on a Pokemon with the Guts ability.
Okay,
A flame orb is like the toxic orb. It inflicts that status
as
on your
soon as the
Pokemon.
fight starts, you're on fire. Yeah.
What's interesting about the ability Guts is that while this Pokemon has a status condition, its attack is increased by 50%.
50%.
Yes.
So that's basically 3 steps, right?
No, it's a single step up.
Quick claw, yes. Wait,
It's
so
like having a free single boost on your attack.
so using harder once increase your defense by 50%.
Yeah, if your Pokemon, if your Pokemon is upping its attack or defense or whatever, it's a 50% boost.
I'm very suddenly seeing attacks like not Mach Punch, that Mach Orb, Speedball. The higher your speed is over your opponent, the better. I'm seeing that
Hmm.
move in a very different light right now.
They can be quite frightening, like seriously frightening.
And I assume it's then a similar scale of decrease when you
Yeah, when you get nerfed.
so that slow ball attack is, wow, that's got to be terrifying.
So what's additionally interesting about um, Guts is any Pokemon with that ability does not lose a attack due to burn.
Oh, so it's straight up just here, let me swap out some health for a free no turn damage increase.
No turn damage increase,
Mm-hmm.
added to the fact that you are immune to other status effects.
Such as paralyze or sleep, yeah.
Yes, or even poison, which is a much more damaging effect. It's an interesting thing. It's like then you can think of something like maybe you want to have like what do you call those, a life orb, that boosts your attack by another 20-odd%. It's like
Mm.
it's an interesting ability. I've never really dived that deeply into it, but yeah.
It's those kind of like meta-ish Smogon-y combos that always make me really doubt myself with this game.
Well, you're gonna have to
Okay,
start thinking like that because this game is not gonna get easier.
I see. Well, I'm gonna do no googling of any Pokemon during this whole time. Like the Pokédex is gonna be my only source of information.
Sure.
Just to Iron Man in a bit. Company that makes watches. I bet these guys have loads of free stuff. I will keep making apps. This guy sounds like me at a party. Oh hi. The president's just hanging out with reception. That's not dodgy. Developing a new Pokédex app. That's not quite done. I guess it'll be ready when you get a gym badge because, you know, your project timeline is entirely dependent on some kid's progress. The Mets is beautiful. Alright, so everyone's talking about a gym badge. I've now run into 2 places that require one.
Yep.
Okay, so the question is, okay, this is a new route. So is there a gym in this town?
You're gonna have to look. I don't think there is, but
I
you
think
should probably
someone mentioned
double
there
check.
was one in the next town over because I remember talking about it.
Hmm.
And if that's the case, I need to find the map. Made
Just maybe
1,002
for
steps
the
since we
audience
started.
that we have, just check how many steps away you are from hatching your eggs. Has it budged at all, or is it still saying the exact same thing?
I'm willing to bet it's still looking like miles. Will take a long time to hatch. Yep.
My goodness.
Long time to hatch. Long time to hatch. I don't think we've broken it so that they won't hatch.
Yeah, I don't think we have either, but yeah.
Purely because I don't think we're capable of fucking up that hard.
I don't know. I made that first batch of Pokemon super quickly for you.
Sure. Maybe I should switch out some eggs, but at this point I'm going to end up switching slow eggs for slow eggs. So, I'm guessing that's Victory Road on the left there. So, the next gym's probably in this town. Or this town. I don't actually know. But I'm going to gamble and go north. I know where it's like north. And that being the case, why are there two maps? That being the case, I'm going to make my way that way and catch us a thing we can swap out for an egg en route 204. At first, we're gonna look around because this also looks like a good place for hidden items. Okay, first encounter. If we kill it, we can't keep it, and it's level 6.
Oh no. You shouldn't have over-leveled.
Shh. I have an alternate plan for this. I don't need to worry about over-leveling. I have all the Pokeballs. Oh no.
Nice.
I also have all the hit points.
Yeah, Clyde is the goodest
catch
boy.
it.
Too bad it doesn't have a stat lowering move. That would have been nice.
You know, I think I have one. And
Too bad it doesn't have a stat lowering move. Yeah, you don't want to curse. That's the opposite of what you want. You also don't want to roll out because that's a rock type move. Headbutt does a lot more damage than quick attack. If you are going to attack it, you want to go quick attack. But
Curse is
also,
going to raise his defense, but I'm pretty sure quick
and
attack's
your
gonna...
attack. So curse is something you don't want to do at this stage.
So the decision here is, do we try to not kill it with a level 11 quick attack? Or do we curse up and just tank up so that we can just throw all the Pokeballs?
That's a good question.
Nothing ventured. Oh, yes! Okay, we are in business.
I don't think you would have lasted long enough for the other strategy. There we go.
I also earn many potions. Alright, I can't just type things on my keyboard. Why do none of the emulators let you just have keyboard input?
You mean you're not playing this on an actual DS?
I mean, I think that's been painfully obvious for a long time. Okay, so I'm not going to immediately trade him in for an egg. I am, however, going to immediately find a potion and feed it to...
Isn't there a ledge right next to you so you could have just jumped off? I might be wrong. Oh,
that is a fence, I think.
Yeah, it's a fence. I remembered incorrect.
It looks like a fence, it quacks like a fence.
I take offense at that.
No, why? Okay, so... Pokemon Center's not necessary yet, but... This lady's gonna want to fight us. You want to have a go? A weakling, let me murder your Pokemon and take your money. Shanks, a legit red Sphinx over there. Okay, level 11.
Shanks is pretty good. They tend to be physical as far as I do know. So
excellent.
So yeah, the curse was probably not the worst one.
In that case, I am going to risk a sweep. I'm half tempted to keep it on Clyde all the way to Victory Road because multi-shot moves like rollout, as risky as they are amazing for PowerPoint stamina. Oh, that's the most dick move he could have done.
Oh yeah. That said, bye bye Pidgey.
Locked into a move that now might miss is not a good position to ever be in, but
Yeah.
Clyde's being the goodest boy
It's
because
pulling through. Oh god damn it! I hate poison.
okay, 2 more hit points of poison to. She should have said no. I mean, she's acting as if I was the one who instigated this battle.
So the more I think about it, the more I'm worried about them eggs. Like it could be that I accidentally messed up and made them bad eggs, as it were.
I trust the process, and if we did screw up that hard, then I feel like suffering for the screw up is not the worst thing to have ever happened, and we can check the eggs after the stream.
That makes sense.
Um,
But you are now stuck with basically 2 Pokemon.
um. So this thing doesn't refresh.
Huh.
So
Interesting.
I was relying on it for the poison, thinking, oh, the poison's not doing much damage, and then we walked in the Pokemon Center. I was like, huh? And
Whoop.
then it came off the thing, and I realized so that's not a thing we can rely on.
It's nice to see your team members, as it were.
Clyde's looking eager over there, and Piplup, the egg fodder babysitter machine, there is looking at all these other eggs like, you fucking bastards just hatch. He looks so done. Oh, he's gonna beat me with a Magikarp! Oh, I'm so sad we're fighting this guy now and not later when we have hatchlings to raise. That said, this guy's probably taught a tackle by level 11. Oh no. Oh no. Oh honey. Oh honey. I think either your daddy didn't love you or he really wanted to teach you the value of patience.
It honestly makes me think of that comic where the guy gets a Magikarp and he hears. So you level up and you get stronger Pokemon by beating your opponents with your Pokemon.
Oh, and he
Then
baseball
he
bats the
proceeds to do
Magikarp.
just that. Magikarp, fish slap. Whoosh.
Poof. Oh, that's some next level comedy right there. Oof.
You're getting credit quite a bit.
Yeah, did they like raise the crit rate in this hack or
Nope.
something? So is this a fishing spot or is this an item spot?
Good question. This is before they nerfed crits, as far as I know.
What did they just nerf crits in the game in general?
Yep. Geralt.
Oh man, this thing
You'd be
served me
so
so
happy
well.
if this wasn't a Nuzlocke. You'd be like, oh, it's Geralt.
Like my first run through of this gen, I ran into a Ralts, having no idea what it was, and that Gardevoir just tore through the Pokemon League.
Oh yeah.
Like I think she pretty much swept one of the Elite Four, having been a level below their strongest Pokemon. She just swept.
Jeez.
And it was a wild catch too. No mad IV breeding, no conscious EV training that I can remember. Don't think I even knew what that was at that stage. Okay, so we're still technically on Route 204. So it's actually occurred to me, right? And you're totally gonna judge me for this, but I think we sort of ran as quickly and as safely as we could to the next town without really making sure we fought everyone on this route. So I want to just do a quick meet and greet sort of hello.
It's the goodest boy.
He is the bestest boy, and for his bestitude, I'm not even going to fight him. Because I'm only in this patch of grass to look at that one patch, and there is nothing there.
You know, there was a little bit of a hint on that Pokemon just now.
What, on the Growlithe?
Yeah, there was something special about that Growlithe.
How could you tell?
I could clearly see it. I'm not sure if you could, but
I mean, it wasn't a shiny. Was it?
no, it wasn't shiny. Mm-mm.
Okay, I did fight this person. Maybe I did fight everyone. Did I fight you, sir? Okay. So, just tell me if you see the thing again, and I'll see if I can figure out what it is.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, Intimidate cuts attack. Use Hell to raise attack. I can very easily see the standard strategy with the Sphinx.
Yeah, they've actually changed up the standard strategy. It now has a new ability that it didn't have normally before.
But is Sphinx not previously an Intimidator?
He was. The new strategy is that he has an ability that's only been, I think, introduced to him later in later gens.
Okay.
Namely, Guts. Interestingly enough, that we're talking about that.
So Sphinx one of them gutsy boys.
Yes.
That hasn't been the case on any of the ones I've seen yet, though.
I see the symbol.
Oh, so I have caught that Pokemon type before. That's that little Pokeball.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. So that's also a thing that was introduced in. No, that's been around since first gen.
Sure.
So I have Dexa Growlithe before,
Yeah, you have.
but I didn't root a Pokemon, did I?
What do you mean?
Like, the various Pokemon I've been catching as fodder
Mm-hmm.
does not include a Growlithe. So a Growlithe is one of the eggs in there somewhere, is what you're saying.
I didn't say that.
It's fairly a fairly obvious.
I mean, how can I make an Egglocke challenge without the goodest of boys?
Good man. My first dog was actually named after that Pokemon.
Really?
Yep. Buddy, give me a dice roll, please.
Sure thing. Dice.run.
Oh, hey, Vion. I've just seen we have
What
a
now?
person on us. No, I've just seen we actually have some humans in the chat room.
Oh, hey,
Buddy
person.
of mine in Cape Town, very old friend.
That's
Very
pretty
good
cool.
human being.
So let's see, a 1d2 plus a 1d6 plus a 1d5, right?
Mm-hmm.
1d5. All right, first box,
First box.
second row. Sorry, second column.
Second column, okay.
And let's see, first Pokemans. There
Okay.
you go.
Not that I have a clue what it is for like the next month at this rate, but
Wait, is actual current mons that you're...
yes.
You know what? Trade them with the ones in your party, just because maybe they aren't going to take you as long.
Yeah, because that's totally not going to have the same era. But they were one of the first batch, hey?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I might have messed up when making these. I did make them in a pretty quick amount of time, so we'll see.
Cool.
We'll see. The Bidoof was fine for some reason. So.
Yeah. So anyone who's not familiar with the Egglocke challenge, it's literally normal Nuzlocke rules, but instead of just only being able to catch the first Pokemon in the route, in any particular route that you encounter, you have to then trade it for an egg that is randomly generated by the scumbag that is responsible for these eggs taking so long.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Make it more difficult. Yay!
Oh,
poison.
come on, not again!
Run all the way back home.
Uh,
Oh, that's
fuck.
so bad, bro. Like...
no, you cannot trouble me for a battle. You're acting all polite, but you're really kind of being a dick here.
Well, you're already poisoned. You might as well go for broke.
I'm not using a rock move on an Oddish. That ends poorly. Okay. One turn on Curse. Let's hope it pays off.
Hey, it's
Special
also
attack.
getting strong. Oof.
Okay, 1/16 of health isn't too much of a knock.
Also, keep in mind it's massively upping its. Okay, never mind. You're fine.
Yeah,
You're
that's why I went
fine.
headbutt.
Headbutt.
That time I beat a level 100 Blastoise with an Onyx was using exclusively headbutt, and it was with Tolak over in chat.
Flinch hacks.
Yep.
Nice.
I do not want to switch out. If I'm gonna hang on to our lumberjack over here with his poison, I'm gonna get the most out of him, especially
Yeah.
if he's absolutely gonna die.
His last hurrah. Oof. Oof, buddy.
I'm fine. I'm fine. This is fine.
Are you there? Now for that walk back home to the Poke Center.
It's gonna cost me a potion, but this lady's already paid for half a potion. Or antidotes.
Sure.
But yes, run away.
Run away.
Oh man,
It's
Starly's
Clyde.
all over in this place.
It's Clyde.
He might be dead.
Yup. Wait, no, Clyde's not dead.
Clyde's doing fine. He's going to be cutting down trees until he's an old Bidoof. What did Bidoofs evolve into again?
The barrel?
The barrel, so not the Scotty dog.
No, that's Herbideer. Herbiderp.
Herpaderp.
It's Herbiderp.
All Pokemon are Herpaderp.
It's Herbideer or something like Herdideer. Yeah.
Herdier, yeah.
I feel like I'm getting dumber just trying to say the name.
So, I played a bit of egg roulette by accident when I put the thing in, but everything still looks like it's gonna be a while. So,
I feel like I messed up somehow, but it's okay. It just means you have to suffer through it.
excellent. Me failing is what people want to see.
Totally.
Because when I fail gloriously.
Like Pierre, that friend of ours.
The fighter pilot.
Yeah, that one.
So I remember having a Sunkern in my last Nuzlocke run, and that going terribly.
Were you using him wrong?
Probably. This is me we're talking about. Of course I was using him wrong.
Weedle.
Does Weedle have one of them fancy poison when you hit him moves? Please say no.
Possibly.
Well, I haven't burnt another antidote yet, so...
It's an ability, not a move. Subtle difference, but sure.
Okay, Cave doesn't need flash, so we're probably going the right way.
In fact,
What does this
nothing
dude
will
say?
need flash.
What, did they just get rid of flash as a concept in this?
All HM major blockers have been removed.
So there's no island town requiring surf.
No
Ooh.
defog, no, this is a new area.
New area, yes.
But
And I'm significantly less confident about not killing this Psyduck, so...
aren't you?
If I quick attack that thing, it is dead. There's no
But-
question it will die.
Why are you cursing?
Because defense. This is definitely a...
So I would have, how I would have done it, I would have done the 5-turn move thing.
No! No, that's how Psyducks die.
Quick question: If you do use that thing, does it not allow you to use items in between?
Nope. Like, it doesn't even give you the optional run, but...
Nice.
Pokeball
Oh,
spam for the
fantastic.
win.
Whee! You
So...
have a Psyduck.
This is that first cave place.
The first cave.
Cave...
The first cave. Plaque.
place. Sure, why not? Well, we're not getting any new actual Pokemon this episode, but we're probably getting plenty of eggs at least, which is something.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rock Slide, great move. Probably not a good choice for Bidoof. Whoopah! Yes!
Rock Slide is the best move for anything. I think it's the one with the flinch chance.
Sure, but the TMs have... they're basically unlimited.
Yes.
I want to save a move as potent as Rock Slide for an actual rock type.
Okay.
Makohita.
Margita. Now, you should be aware that he's a fighting type.
Nope, 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 nope.
I mean, just so you know, he's level 6. He's not a big threat, but
Sure, but
he
if he
doesn't necessarily
crits...
even has a good
I think he's got like judo chop or something. Either way, I think Egg Fodder's been babysitting too long and just wants to punch something or spit on
Yeah.
something. And back to babysitting after exactly 8 seconds in the limelight.
Yay.
I've been in this Pokeball for 3 weeks.
Ooh.
Is that Team... I want to say Nova? Team Galactic are currently providing assistance at the Valley Windworks. As part of Team Galactic, we've been instructed to guard this path, also known as we're a bunch of dicks and you can't go this way yet.
Yep.
So that gym fight is to the east. I mean... I have made poor life decisions! I don't know!
Yeah. The girl will still win and probably not die, but
Probably, yeah. I was thinking as long as it doesn't use anything super effective, because
you're locked in, buddy.
I vaguely remember Geodude having access to
Self-destruct.
some things like that, yes.
Ooh.
Oh, it's party time.
Yeah, and you said but
No more bad life choices. Like, as a move, Rollout's great, but... And I know I said I was thinking of keeping it long term, but... There are other rock Pokemon. Oh man. I'm not gonna lie, I panicked a bit there.
You just got rid of one of your coverage moves, just saying.
You're not wrong. But Quick Attack and Curse have such a synergy, and Headbutt is just... Wait, you said Headbutt's Rock Slide's a flinch move, right?
Yep, if I'm remembering it correctly. Oh, it's Rock Tomb, not...
Rock Slide.
yeah,
Lowers the first speed.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not great.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad thing to have if it's physical, but
You know what? If the gym looks like it's going to have flyers, then I might just TM for it. Okay, so let's actually go this new route. And rival battle.
okay, here we go.
This is like the third
Luckily,
rival
you're
battle.
over-leveled. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple.
You say that, but the last one was a little stressful, and I've got a not that high lead on him. Especially when he pulls shit like that.
The great thing with Hyperfan is it halves their health, so that's fantastic.
Wait, I thought it was just a really heavy hit.
Isn't
Is
it? I might be wrong. I can Google that.
Like, it did half Starly's health, which was, you know, fantastic.
It's gonna munch lax.
Oh man. Feeling a bit lax about this whole fight right now. Special defense. Oh wait, no, special attack? I love the high speed text, but I wish I could actually still press a button to pass it on. It looks like it does just do half health. No potion for you.
It might just be a coincidence. Yeah, buddy. Oof, that that was close.
I'm very glad for that curse right now.
Oh yeah, curse is great.
Okay, type disadvantage versus level advantage. Oh. Yes, this is how we do this.
Ooh, no, no. What have you done?
I've done something magnificent. Come on.
Have you?
Come on.
Please don't die.
Oh, fuck! No! No!
I starter. This might be a wipe.
This is gonna be a wipe. I have made terrible life choices! Flinch, yes!
Oh shit, you flinched. Nice.
Flinch.
Uh, you're not gonna get that lucky.
No!
And so I have to make more Pokemons for you. No. That was a very short.
I mean, it was still better than the last time, but I guess I have to do this now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did say the saving thing at the start of the game. Was it at the start of the
Did
game?
I do this right?
I hope so.
I know one of the save states is it. Yeah. So this is where we sort of officially started.
I see.
Oh
I
man.
kind of want to say change out those eggs for something completely random.
No, these are the good batch.
Are they the good batch?
Probably.
I don't believe you, but okay.
I think from when I did this, I didn't change anything for in order to land up with Clyde.
I see.
Oh man, that hurts. That's 2 hours.
job.
That's 2 hours plus about an hour of just running the eggs over.
Yeah,
Done.
dude.
Oh man,
That was beautiful.
that
Absolutely beautiful.
like I knew that first actual hit was gonna hurt like shit, which is why I went with Bide, because there was
The
no
big
way
thing
I
is
was
you don't
putting.
know that they're actually going to use an attack. Like
Which
Bite
is
is
what happened.
great with something like Taunt.
But that is what happened. The the Turtwig used a curse and then Bide.
Yeah.
Or then Razor Leaf. So it only hit once, and I figured my thinking was, no way was it gonna one shot that thing. But if it hits me once, Bide will destroy it. Or if it doesn't kill me outright, Bide will destroy it.
That was fun.
Oh man, no, I'm in shock right now. I'm in physical pain.
Oh my, this might actually be difficult because you didn't actually level up further. Oh, but you do have bubble. That's right. Never mind. You're fine.
I mean, you've been jabbing me for being over leveled. Exhibit A, not always the case. Exhibit B, the fact that we're here. I was not over leveled for that fight.
Yeah, but I did make it a bit more difficult with the slow gain of new Pokemon. She gives you the 30 Pokeballs, right? Or something crazy like that.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. So kind of her.
So let's get our first catch for this route.
Burmy! Apparently you've gotten one of those before.
Okay, so there's a Burmy egg.
Mm.
Ah. No!
Oh,
Why? I thought you were a grass type!
Why would you think it's a grass type?
It's green!
No Pokemon for you, Dylan. Shame.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh man.
Yeah, Burmy is fantastic. He has 3 different types. Let's see, there's the steel one, there's...
Oh right, it sort of like switches based on how you evolve it, hey?
It's got... Yeah, it's essentially got these different forms, I think they're called, yeah. My favorite
Okay.
one is the trash form.
Oh no. Is that thing that's literally like it looks like a trash can?
It's got 3 types: the sandy, the plant, and the trash cloak types. But yeah. This was a rough one for you, buddy.
It
Shame.
had to happen. Like, people came here to see failure and dream shattering, and I feel like I've delivered right now.
Beautifully.
I'm this close to just bailing, but I think um
Oh, we've got some audience participation. Yes. So Bromy evolves into Motham. It's a bug. Trash, sand, and normal. Okay, cool. I got that wrong. And yeah, pink, green, and blue. All right. Thanks, King Broxy and Fallen Nora, for the information.
like I'm sure I actually know Fallen Nora. I think this has come up. I've never seen the handle for Broski before in my life.
King Broski, the best of broskis.
I mean, what about Emperor Broski, Lord Broski,
They're
Broski
lower
the Immortal?
lords. They're the lesser bros.
Okay, let's get some coverage. See, I'm also sitting here thinking, what moves did I previously even have? What was my thinking?
Water sports is pretty much useless in my personal opinion. So
Yeah, and it weakens fire types against a water type, so like in my mind it also increases water attacks, but I think that's rainy day.
rainy, yeah. It's basically for summoning rain. That's amazing. It has a lot of different effects based on your abilities.
Oh,
But
hey
as of,
sis. Sorry, I got excited. But you were saying?
oh, do we have a Sam? Hey, King Broski doesn't have land. You should invest into land.
Possession is
Land.
9/10 of some laws. If you have the land, then you own it. Yes, your brother has a Twitch account and it's awful, and that's half the charm most of the time.
Yes, it's fun. You missed him failing miserably at this game and restarting. So yeah.
Yeah, so about 5 minutes ago, before we had all this flood of humanity, I had a complete wipe and lost about 2 hours of progress. Oh, okay. I still just want to rage quit after that.
Maybe give a quick little rundown of what we're actually trying to do to those new to the channel and the
Yeah,
goal.
so there's the Nuzlocke challenge, which is a whole rough set of rules. Like, you can only capture the first Pokemon in any route that you enter.
I'm sorry you suck.
And if you white out, you have to completely start from the last gym you won. That's Nuzlocke, which is already hard mode. Egglocke is, instead of just catching the first Pokemon that I see in an area, and if it gets away, I don't get it. If I catch it, I then have to swap it out for a bunch of eggs David's made. I have no idea what's in any of those eggs, except that one of them has a Bidoof in it, because I previously hatched him, and now he's dead in the ether.
Yeah, you're never gonna know which one it is anymore. You might never find it again. And
I
he was
mean,
the best of boys.
we're getting the eggs on dice rolls, so even if I go in there and like Rain Man it, know exactly where he is, I can't just go in and nab him.
Yeah, that's true.
This is soul breaking. Clyde was just the goodest boy.
We have enough people in the audience now to do a proper little audience participation for the next Pokemon that you actually do catch, so
Yeah.
they can determine
Okay, so
what you're grabbing.
what we're gonna do is I'm going to say, I think 3 people give me random numbers. 1 between 1 and 2, 1 between 1 and 5, 1 between 1 and 6. and we will figure out which is which, and then I will go and nab a Pokemon and hopefully not fuck it up this time.
So let's see. Cool. King Broski, who's been providing us with a lot of information. Shall we give him the higher one? Let's do a.
Well,
Okay,
Sam's given
Sam
us
has already
5.
done. Yeah. So King Broski, can you give us a number between 1 and 5? From
Wait.
1 to 5.
Wait, did Sam give us the 1 to 6 or the 1 to 5 number?
I don't know. Let's assume she did the 1 to 6 one.
Watch Broski just give us a 6 now just to fuck with us. Okay, Sam did a 1 to
Okay.
6. Okay.
So I was correct. Perfect. And let's see. Fallen Noro, would you give us either a 1 or a 2? Flip a coin.
Or just, decide.
That does sound like the right number for this game.
Sorry?
Since I say hi.
Cool. Sam, my darling, says hi.
Fallen Noro. Okay, so we've
Okay.
got
Box
box 1, and we've got column 5, and row 4. Just
Cool.
making that. Yep.
Oh, is this even a trainer battle?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was
I'm in a fugue
looking
state
at
right
the
now. Like, I'm
Uh,
I'm on a tunnel vision on getting that next egg now. Tristan, you fought valiantly, but also not really. Yeah, Lisa is where this drink magically materialized from. And she is the love of my life, and she is wonderful.
And she's a goth queen. Yes, Sam,
It is
she
known.
is.
It is known.
Sometimes I wonder.
But me or... I think that answers that question.
Fun.
Yeah, I have the Tourette's, so... I'm more in the spectrum camp than offended by jokes.
Yeah, dude, we're not easily offended here, and we're all inclusive, so everyone's welcome. We all have our things. It's all good.
Except for people who think that A stands for ally.
What?
Nah, I learned a thing about the LGBTQIA movement today.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I'm guessing it's what, for asexual?
Yes,
Or am I-
yes.
Okay.
So the ace community are getting upset about the erasure of I'm an ally and aces don't exist.
Ah, okay.
And yeah, I mean, erasure being a big problem, I totally understand the upset. We can go back and beat the pummeling out of that guy. I want a new egg. Didn't I just fight this lady?
You did. Now she's giving you the tour of the town, and we're gonna meet Secret Agent Man.
Oh, right, and he monologues worse than a Bond villain.
Yeah.
The irony there.
What?
The most essential piece of the puzzle. Yes. Abba's life.
If you change your mind, I'm the first in line.
I'm suddenly very curious about the sexual orientations and influences happening in ABBA because, well, I don't think they were ace. I think they're probably responsible for more asexuals than any other band in the world. Okay, so...
King Broski, the more you know, the more you know. People are people. It's all good.
Oh yeah, that's just instant deflation. If you change your mind, yes, I just did. Okay, let's not murder a Pokemon and get an egg.
Yeah, dude.
I'm just Poke spamming it this time. There's no way I'm attacking a Spinarak.
Yeah. You're
Actually,
slightly over leveled for catching Pokemon at this stage. You need to be to survive, but also need to not to get more Pokemon. It's a bit of a
it's
difficult
a rough
situation.
spot, yeah. I need to get a Pokemon who has that what's it? Feint attack?
False Swipe is a good one to have. It
Oh,
leaves them on 1
swipe.
HP.
Yes, that's the one.
There's another couple of good moves. There's Sonic Boom, which Magnemite learns, which only does 20 damage consistently. And there's also something called Vital Throw. And yeah, Vital Throw, I think it was. Might be. It's the one that does as much damage as your Pokemon has in terms of level. So if you've got a level 30 Pokemon, it does 30 damage. So it's a bit more easy to measure out, without killing the Pokemon outright.
Yeah, that's super handy. Or
Alright.
if you're at higher levels, I suppose Dragon Rage isn't a terrible option either. It's
Oh, yeah.
controlled damage.
So we had box 1, column 1, and row 4.
That seems entirely incorrect.
That is correct. I just looked at the chat again.
Box 1, column 5, row 4.
That's what did I say?
114.
Box 1, column 5, row 4. That one.
Okay. Not Bill's PC. Okay, box 1, column 5.
No, that's row. Yes.
This is why I'm bad at SQL, man.
1, 2, 3,
Row
4.
4.
There you go.
I
Cool.
feel like I did have this egg previously.
Maybe. Who knows?
Okay, where's this little...
Just put it into your party right now.
Oh, right, we haven't actually set up a fodder box yet, so...
So just exchange it with your party. Which I
Yes,
hope you remember
yes.
where you got that,
Yes.
because it's supposed to replace it.
Yes, so what we do is we
You've
grab
done this
from there.
before so many times. Come on.
It's been a week, okay? I've been on...
There we go.
Vacay is a strong word, but I've been... Wait, there's a Bidoof... Did we trade a Bidoof egg for a Bidoof?
Yup. Potentially. You also traded a Piplup for a Piplup, which is just... at this point, are we even egglocking?
It feels like it's just Nuzlocke with extra steps. Ah, yes. David is
Sam.
always my hype man.
Yep.
He is the hype.
Do it. I think it's a lot more fun to have someone just kind of in the background to talk to when someone's playing one of these. Like, talking to chat is a lot of fun, but also it can get a bit crazy sometimes, I think.
It's my favorite thing about like the Yogscast videos is there's just a bunch of people talking and playing games, and sometimes they talk shit, sometimes they talk about the game, but it's always this like, you're not watching a dude play, you're in an environment, and I enjoy that. And I think that's sort of been the aim.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, I get to go and get that Stardust and prove to people I didn't just hack myself an item. Also, I can't believe I almost forgot it after I had such an inspired moment to find it.
Ta-da!
It's real!
I would sell it right now and get more survival items.
Yeah, on the
personally
subject of
speaking.
things I've been forgetting.
Like, let's not have a repeat of what happened last time. Hey, Protagonist 54.
Nolan! Hi!
This is Pokemon Platinum, but it's a ROM hack by a crazy cool ROM hacker called Drayano. It's Pokemon Platinum Renegade. But yeah, it's got a lot of really good stuff to it. It's got a lot of quality of life improvements. It's a lot more difficult as well. But yeah, it's fun.
Speaking
I
of
highly recommend it.
quality of life things, do I have that weird... No, that's not the thing. This...
Browse mode.
That's not the... Oh, I don't have the Pokey Edge now. Okay.
By the way, you should start using the Pokeradar.
I don't have the Pokey Itch anymore, so I don't even know where
Oh,
I got
yeah.
it. Oh, I got it in here.
So for those a bit later in joining, this is an Egglocke. It's a similar to the Nuzlocke, but a bit more difficult. The rules are listed on the channel, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, protagonist 54.
That is Balin.
Ah, cool. I see. Okay, cool.
Although
Everything's fitting together.
I'm super stoked that there's enough people on there that I actually don't know every name on the channel. It's a good place to be. There's the Pokey Itch. Speaking
Yay! Now you have a clock. Congratulations.
of, ran through around 4 rooms, like, hey, I need this thing, and then I was one step from where I was originally going. Oh, Piplup's looking so lonely.
The Poke-Itch was pretty cool for the time. It's like, hey, I've got a smartphone before smartphones were cool.
Okay. So I definitely can't go east, which is the correct next direction to go. Speaking of hatching eggs, maybe I should just do a little bit of... Whee!
Egg hatching. Yeah, dude, sorry. All that bicycling you did earlier has been for naught.
Yeah, so having already wiped today, I lost half an hour of me just ramming into this kid, like going full Epstein on it. Not
Yeah.
Epstein, Weinstein.
I was there to witness it. It was repetitive and not as much fun as you'd think.
Yeah.
I really think I need to go fix your eggs at some point, and that
Yeah.
was meant to sound less bad than it came out.
Yeah, I'll pass on the ovectomy. It's not a mastectomy. I'll pass on the non-elective surgery.
Oh, I hope you're leveled high enough, buddy.
I mean, Bidoof was sweeping these guys. These guys are level 8. It's going east that I need to just know.
Sam I Am has just commented on the I need to go fix your eggs, bro.
It's quote of the day.
Yeah.
Why couldn't that have happened with that other one I wanted to catch?
Holy crap! That was almost another Pokemon Lost kind of a thing. Oh wait, this is a new area. Oh, it's trainer. I was paying attention to the chat again. I'm so highly attention deficit today. Oy.
I mean, at this stage, all of these fights have happened before.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I'm a little bit less equipped for them, but I have absolute...
You've just thrown caution to the wind. You don't care anymore.
Yeah, so Egg Fodder here is the resident babysitter, and he's, I don't know, watched one of his charges die in front of him and then died himself, and it was all a dream.
Sam, we have a request for you to tell Green Eggs and Ham if you're up for it.
Yeah, Pokemon physics are just wrong, and I don't know, there's an episode of Powerpuff Girls where Bubbles is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Okay, I'm looking at these two, and I'm actually remembering having Bidoof for that fight, so I'm gonna just...
Yeah, you know what's coming at least. So you know how much you have to be prepared.
Yeah, like... Losing is expensive, but it also gives you a lot of valuable information.
I kind of hope that some of the new Pokemon that you got are some of the troll Pokemon from that I've sprinkled in.
Oh, there's just 8 Magikarps in there.
No, worse.
8
Much
feels like
worse.
the correct number.
Dr. Zeus made some very trippy oil paintings about depression.
Why is it that in my mind they're very Salvador Dali in their style?
You go play some Pokemon. I'm gonna go watch some Dr. Zeusian paintings.
I'm I'm
You're
suddenly
missing out.
wishing
These are amazing.
I'm suddenly wishing the Twitch chat had video inputs. But I feel like that would
Oh
really
wow.
mess with the Twitch TOS.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially with not having filters on Google. Nah, but these are PG-13. If anyone wants to click on the link, you don't have to worry. But they're PG-13 in the regular way, not potentially in the way that you might go down a bit of a
They're
rabbit
safe where
hole.
I work, but not safe for the mind.
They're actually fantastic. These are really cool.
Okay.
I am gonna check this
I'm
out.
glad I took
Leave
Pexley's
tab
time.
open.
3 grass types in a row, and I've got a flying move now. This is what coverage is about.
Yes.
Fuck that Turtwig. He knows what's coming.
So much for keeping things PG-13.
I have never claimed for this thing to be... I mean, I think we were 2 minutes into the stream this morning. Oh, last Samantha. Sorry, sis. Cool, cool. So we're already ahead.
Yay! Best boy. Pingy!
I'm very tempted to just go charging in now. And just show that Turtwig exactly what my opinion of him is. Okay.
Metal
I
Claw!
want to... Why
And
is
that's some
this a
coverage.
different... Okay, he's still water type, but I have Abide normal hits, so let's just go full coverage on this guy. So, I know metal attacks are weak against fire types, but I've got no idea what they're actually good with.
Should I say that one more time?
I know metal attacks are weak against fire types, but I've got no idea what they're actually good against.
The strongest defensive typing, which is Fairy. Which is, by the way, a thing in this game.
Okay. So, like, the one type that absolutely fucks dragons has a thing that
Yeah.
absolutely fucks it. That's good to know.
Steel is good against a couple of things. Steel is actually a really good defensive typing as well, so it's not a bad thing to have.
Mm.
It's not the best defensive typing, as far as I know. Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I went up against a team that wasn't yours that didn't have at least one pyro in it.
So yeah, so steel will be very good against ice because you drill ice, and steel is very good against rock because you drill and pickaxe on rock, and it's really good against fairies.
Okay,
Fairy
so that's the association. I've always battled to figure out the logic behind some of the type discrepancies.
Yeah,
Okay.
I need some kind of way to memorize them that makes sense to me. It's like, okay, cool, fire obviously melts ice. Okay, that makes sense. But like some of them are a bit more, you kind of have to figure out why is dark good against psychic and why is
Yeah.
this bad against ghost or
I mean,
whatever.
the dark psychic one's one of the few ones I get. Like, it's literally depression fucks the mind. Darkness is the worst thing a mind can go through.
Damn, that's deep.
It just makes sense to me. And I hope that's not an indictment of my character.
It coincides with the channel. They're talking about Dr. Zeus being the origin of the Grinch being like super dark. So yeah, everything comes full circle.
The Grinch nearly died. That's an interesting one. I assume it's not healthy for your heart to grow 3 sizes in one day. That sounds like a recipe for cardiac arrest.
What's that?
Oh, so close.
Something.
I don't know. All I know is that our upgraded babysitter is now paying for college instead of high school and is about as non-plussable from any amount of damage as one would expect from someone who's surviving uni.
Non-plussable.
Non-plussable. See also infappable or non-flappable.
I see. Definitely not fappable. King Broski, yes. Give us your mnemonics, the ways that you remember the typings. That'll be useful.
I'm loving the Twitch chat.
You're doing great, buddy.
Like, I'm... That thing's going to lose health from struggle before I get this thing in a Pokeball. I can see it
You
now.
have a ton of them,
Actually, I'm a genius.
aren't you?
Yes. Yes. He's doing basically no damage, which means
Watch him
I will
crit.
do... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. I can work with this. It's not in danger yet, but... Okay. One more bite. Even a crit shouldn't hopefully kill it. Since I'm definitely going to catch this thing and not fuck it up this time, let's get 3 more numbers. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 5, and 1 out of 6, guys. Who wants to participate in screwing me over with my own incompetence?
Okay, let me choose some people again. Let's see. I'm gonna have King Broski. If you can give
Sam's on the
us
ball.
Sands on the wall. What?
She's already got the 1 out of 2.
Okay, King Broski, can you give us a 1 out of 6? I think you said you wanted to do a 1 out of 6 the next time.
Yes!
And
Did
we
not
had
kill it.
Naro, but I think if Protagonist 54, Dalen, if you're still around, if you can give us a number between 1 and 5, or from 1 to 5.
Where's T on this keyboard?
Cool. So for the 1 out of 6, we have 4. Sam gave us 1 out of 2. I'm guessing she chose 1.
Yep.
If I'm reading that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
We need one more person to give us a number from 1 to 5. Someone who hasn't
I think that
raised their foot.
I think the rest of our audience may have died out a bit.
That's fine. If no one gives us a number in the next couple seconds, I'll just randomly go for it.
I'm going to actually just say 3.
Sure. And locking it in.
That order hurts my soul so much. So it's row 1, box 1, column 3? 5.
Sounds like it.
Oh, what's
Yeah.
this hurting my brain?
So the columns 1 out of 6, number 4. The box number 1. And sorry, I'm reading it wrong myself. Of the columns, the columns, the 4th one. Let me just rewrite it.
You're reading your own system wrong, and
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
You confused the crap out of me there.
You
Box 1,
confused the crap out of yourself.
column 4, box.
Uh,
Sorry, row 3. There we go. Ha! I can math. That's what we're calling math now.
I mean, sure. Let's go with math.
I had math lit. What you talking about? Past
Math
that.
lit. That's not even a real subject here.
Hey, thank you, Sam. I'm a big Douglas Adams fan.
Okay. So, box 1.
Alright. Box 1, column 4. And we had
Number
row number
3.
3. Yeah. I just hope one of these actually hatches.
Like,
Because you're down to 1 usable Pokemon at this stage and it just feels wrong.
like a hatch today would be lovely. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, how much is left of today?
I can have a quick look for you. Only 20 odd minutes.
I can hatch a Pokemon in that time if everybody wants to watch me ride in a circle. Whee!
Yay.
Meow.
Now this is quality content right here.
Left and right, and left and right, and I'm mixing up my left and right.
That is, yeah.
Oh wow, I had, there are so few ways I could have fucked up in that moment, and yet here we are.
And yet you have. Careful of those guys in the back. I'm sure you've learned that lesson before.
I'm sure my evolved monstrosity can sweep them, but yes. Although, we're once again at a point where people want to just give me stuff, which is great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put the last 3 eggs.
Did you defeat those 2 journalists?
Nope.
What are we talking about now?
There's that lady in the Pokemon tutorial school place who's like, hey, make some room in your boxes and I'll give you a bunch of Pokemon.
Okay.
So, actual, isn't there a Pokemon symbol there? For a second there, I wanted to say actual in Italian since we've been learning that all week, but I have no idea what the word for actual is yet. I know stuff is boys and girls, and boys eat apples, and girls eat apples as well. That is
I
the
would
extent.
just go OG space PKMN.
I don't even know where PKM ends, so I'm just going with actual again. The bug disturbed. I see. Yes. Was me writing code. Bugs trying to mess with my head today.
Bugs are disturbing.
Bugs also spread the sickness, and disturbed is down with the sickness. So there's that.
Ah. It all fits together.
Cool. So now I just need a bunch of numbers.
I'm definitely gonna save King Broski's associations for memorization later on, because I'm always bad at the type strengths and weaknesses stuff. It's good to have a bit of a system.
I'm surprised you never used that super crazy mnemonic trick of yours with the making words out of numbers thing.
It sounds like extra effort. Just make picture associations. Basically, exactly what King Broski's doing.
I see. So, I need to do some major randoming. So I think one person give a full combo of row or 2, 5, and 6, and I will.
Let me type it out. Each person gives.
I think nobody's seen me roll terrible dice luck
2,
and be the author of my own misfortune today. So
2 number from 1 to 5.
1d2
Number
plus
from 1 to 6.
1d5 plus
How many eggs did you get, or Pokemon are you getting?
3.
Are you gonna roll for it this time around?
I'm going to roll for 1, maybe 2 of them. So let's roll for 1 while we wait for other numbers. So 1, 1, 4.
So those participating in the audience, if you could give us, and this basically the full array, you give us a number from 1 to, you give us a number from 1 to 5, and you give us a number from 1 to 6. And we'll see what we
Effectivo is
get.
the word for actual. Effectivo. Effectivo is the word for actual.
It sounds like effective almost.
It does. Also, hold up. The lady said she was giving me 3 Pokemon, and did she send them straight to my box or what?
No, you have to have the space for it, so they'll be in your inventory if she's given them to you.
I think I may have borked that. How am I bad at math?
I mean, I think you only got 1. You made 3 spaces.
No,
Did she give you?
I put 3 into the box, but 1 was already there from what we got in the cave.
You're confusing me.
I'm
But it's
confusing
okay.
myself, but the takeaway here is, once again, people are here to see me derp, and I feel like I've delivered.
No, she just gave you a single egg, dude.
Oh,
That egg that you just put away, that's the egg that she gave you.
okay, then the other one's gonna be the 222, and then I will just, I guess, lose that 1-1-4 roll, I suppose. Okay. Herp derp.
Yeah, it's okay. We're
So
fine. Everything's fine.
let's just name this box here. Effectivo. I'm sure I'm spelling this horribly wrong. But it feels like it's probably something like this.
Hey, sorry, I'm just reading chat. No, yeah, King Broski, my name's David. I'm the guy that's just randomly talking in the background.
David is best hype man. So David's also responsible for all of the eggs that I have. So box 222. And that's in place of the other egg I got. Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this in a fodder box because I feel like an egg in the egg box is just gonna get repicked.
Yeah, but you did get an egg, so I guess did you grab the 222
Yes.
in place of that?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
That's fine.
And I'm running out without a full party, so let me just yoink and yoink.
Let's hope you get some of these hatched before the game, the streaming ends in 10 minutes. That'd be nice.
A hatch would be absolutely lovely.
So to those who've joined, I thought it would be funny when I made these eggs to have them hatch extremely slowly and have Dylan just struggle. I didn't quite realize to what degree I've done this. So yeah.
Yeah, to give an idea on how heavily he knocked it, after 2 hours of gameplay when I started and about half an hour of me just literally doing what I'm doing right now, every egg that was in my inventory at the time, sans the first guy that came in the egg watch, said it will take a long time to hatch, and
Yeah, they're all gonna say that, especially if they're new. But
some of them aren't.
Yeah. Like I said, when I
We're not getting a hatch though.
Yeah, you're gonna have to solo it with your Piplup. It's a one Pokemon Egglocke.
Balls to it. I'm actually ready to go for revenge against that douche Turtwig, and I feel like the flying attacks are gonna do it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ta-da!
But even with power of evolution and having a type move, that thing does a lot of heavy hitting, so I'm not doing that before level 18.
Yeah, keep in mind Prinlup at this stage is more defensive than offensive, if I'm not mistaken.
Against that thing, that's a good thing, but
yeah,
I'm still not confident against tanking that murderer.
Hey, King Broski, what's up? Go to the Flower Town. We have a request.
What is the flower? Is that the place to the left?
King Broski says, stop. You got to go to the Flower Town, man.
Alright.
Now that's some real audience participation happening.
Yeah, I mean, at some point...
There's a house in Flower Town that has a strong flying move. Ooh.
Like, I have to imagine, like, all the derping I'm doing, I'm basically like those annoying Facebook game ads where you're looking at someone do something really stupid and like, you cannot possibly be this bad. Here, let me show you, and downloaded the game out of pure hatred and wrathful anger.
The whole, what's it, new player versus pro player adverts. Oh my goodness.
Or like the dude pulls the pin that clearly is going to pour lava on the treasure.
Yep.
Route 208 is a fishing hole. You're a fishing hole.
You know what that
Rod!
means? But you now is going to struggle to actually... Oh, dive balls. Actually, never mind. If you have dive balls, they're easier to catch. Never mind. You're good. You're good.
So, the question here is...
yes.
Is the route separate to the water? No, okay, cool. Sometimes it's not obvious.
Well, the route isn't separate to the water. It's the same thing, but in areas that you can't normally get, grassy areas, like certain towns, you can't catch.
And I've still forgotten to sell the Starduck. Stardust.
Starduck! Newest Pokemon!
The highest evolution of Psyduck and Golduck.
Yes. Magikarp.
There's absolutely no way I can derp this.
Magikarp. Carp.
Him survive all 10
Was that a
battles.
crit catch? Hold up.
No,
Okay, never mind. I did a
it went 2
thingy
times. Okay, so this is route 206, right?
I think so.
We.
Dirt the week. Dirt the week.
Where is the OK button? Okay, so I will switch him out and get water pulse. It helps it. Yeah, very famous last words.
Very famous last words indeed.
So where is this flower town? I assumed that was just whatever was that way, but
Check the map. There's a map on the. Okay, bye.
under this thing.
Well, you went past the place with a map on the wall. Isn't that a working map? Can you? Yeah.
Oh hey, it's a working map.
And you want to go to the left of where you are to the flower town.
Can't go there. It's waterlocked.
Can love.
Sanjum, Twinleaf, Orberg,
Orberg.
Floroma. Oh, I can't go to
Oh.
Floroma because that's the route that's blocked by Team Galaxy.
Galactic Craft? No, that's Minecraft. Yes, that one.
There is a quick claw somewhere in this town that I'm missing, and I'm not sure where it is. So maybe I should just talk to these humans. You want to give me tech and string your entire company on my Pokemoning career. You watch Pokemon Detective. Oh no, not an interview. These never go well.
You use the alarm clock the most.
No, it's just the tab I've left open. Let me... No! Choose
These
a
are
word
always
or phrase.
weird. I could never understand these. Are they like somehow farming information from children? And if so, why use these weird abstract things like union?
I mean, Sam can
too.
talk about this better than I can, but I can imagine there's a lot of like A/B testing type psychoanalysis information they can probably get from having a specific
What do you think about when you think of alarm clocks?
yeah.
Adult. Angry. Boo. I mean that's actually makes some sense. Yeah. I feel the same.
Okay, so let me put this onto the actual mode that I like, but first get it to an actual color that is more visually inoffensive.
You butchered like 3 words in trying to come across a word that you're happy with there.
Like I am the epitome of that meme where someone tries to say like, oh no, my car, and it's not that far, and coming out, oh no, my fart. Like that meme is just me all over. Cool. I don't think I've actually explored this whole building now that I think of it. I think I went to the other one.
I love how games encourages the youth to just go into random places, take whatever is lying around that they find of value, and just be rogues.
Remember, kids, it's not theft if no one stops you.
That's true.
Dustbins. Dustbins always have loot. Also,
One
let's
man's-
encourage children to root around in the trash.
It's like those the Zelda games where you can randomly go into someone's house and break their pottery, and in the hopes of getting like a little bit of money.
Although the reason
Stashed
no
away.
one stops Zelda is because he's got a fucking sword.
He's got a sword and bombs and etc.
I feel like there's some subtle like anti-terrorism propaganda like snuck in there somewhere.
Anti-terrorism propaganda.
I mean, if the shoe fits. Ah, there, Quickclaw, found it.
Yay! There's the pachirisu you were talking about earlier.
Yes. But now, I need to actually pump up this sole chance of survival that I have in this Pokemon who's decided he's going to be the only one to hatch.
Definitely want to sell some Stardust and buy some useful things.
Do we want to
Oh.
boost super effective moves, or do we want Quick Claw against that thing? The gamble here is, will he survive that first Razor Leaf? Or will he open with Curse again and give us a free shot? And you know what? I'm going to go against going into the correct buildings apparently, but since we're here, let's heal that 1 hit point that's missing. Yes, I'm that player. I go back to dungeons in Skyrim
Well, you're
to make sure
down
I
to
get every item.
actual usable Pokemon at this stage, so you don't have as much choice. You kind of have to be as safe as you can be now.
Cool. Let's sell the Stardust for a small fucking fortune. Nice.
Like I said.
Okay. We have less Pokeballs than I would like to admit, given all
If
the
you buy
spam.
10, they give you an
A
extra
Premier
one.
Ball, yeah. Paralyze heals, that's gonna save me at least one somewhere. Antidotes, worth their weight in gold. I've forgotten to buy any form of potions, haven't I?
Yep. The thing that gives you health back. At
I
least you
have
have
9, yeah. Okay. Okay, shall we, before we sign off for the night, have a game of Let's Be Stupid?
No, goodness. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, let's see if I fail here twice. Sup, Nolan? Okay.
Here we go. Luckily, you're over leveled. That's a good start. And you've got some coverage moves, so
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Metal's not gonna help against the flyers, so let's just go with Old Failure.
Yeah, you're luckily a
Old
special
Faithful,
attacker,
not
so
Old
that's
Failure. Thank you, Freud. Oh, right out the gates. Okay.
good. Here
Come
we go.
here, you bastard. Oh no,
Okay.
it's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough.
Oh!
Come on,
Hey.
curse. He's bearing up. Oh, that's big.
It's good, but it's also bad.
If he keeps cursing... Yes, he's gonna drop.
Yeah.
His speed's lower, so we're gonna hit first. Oh, no. No!
Oh my goodness, here we go. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh! Ah!
Okay, I think that is a fantastic note to end today's stream on. I'll see if I can fix up the hatch time on those babies, and I'm sorry, buddy. You're in pain, aren't you?
Thanks for joining, everybody.
That was brilliant. You made my day. Just outright quits.